Hello, I'm Darius Lewis, and this is my TedX talk project about what matters to me. And today I'm going to be talking about what matters to me, which happens to be football. Now, I am like many other Americans who millions of us tune in every weekend to watch football. The Professional Football League, the National Football League, what it's called, the NFL. It's a $46 billion industry, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. So we have to talk about these questions like, is football safe enough? If we should be allowing people to go out and risk their bodies every week to do this, and whether it's safe for our children to partake in. So the NFL over the last few decades have been getting more involved with the concerns over head trauma and concussions and so forth in the NFL. And last year, April 22nd, 2015, the NFL actually lost a lawsuit to the ex-players, and now they have to pay over $900 million to compensate these players and their family members if they are deceased for head trauma and just the brutality of the sport, having to go through it. So we just have to determine if football is a safe enough sport to allow our kids, to subject our kids to keep playing and continue to allow them to partake in, because it's growing and it's not going anywhere. So, and that recent study actually found 96% of deceased NFL players have been found with CTE in their brain, which is a degenerative brain disease, and it leads to a lot of deaths, and 96%. So pretty much everybody who has played in the NFL who has died has found this brain disease in them. So we need to really pay attention to this topic and see if it's okay, if we should be allowing kids to do this. Now, by the numbers, there's 3 million kids playing youth football. There's 1.1 million kids in high school and 75,000 in college and professional level. So these are topics that have to be addressed, and I would say that football is not safe for society. I mean, since it's not going anywhere, that we have to find better methods of how to teach the kids to play so they can grow up and be playing it in a safer way to try and help them reduce these numbers, because 96%, that's absolutely ridiculous, and we need to find a way to cut that down. So I do believe it starts with parenting and youth programs. We have to try to teach these kids how to play the right way, how to angle, go in for tackles, how to eat the right way, how to train the right way in order to be healthier and smarter on the football field, and so we can avoid these kind of injuries and hopefully reduce brain trauma, because that's a terrible thing, and we can't keep allowing our kids to just be, well, eventually people aren't just going to let their kids keep playing football if these things happen. So what we have to do is work together as a community. It starts from the adults. We have to institute programs into the youth football programs. USA, we have to team up with the coaches, and we have to work together and not be bickering like people always do. Parents always bicker with coaches about their kids' interest in playing time and everything. What we really need to do is to make sure the safety of these kids is the primary focus, the priority. And if we do that, I think that will be a significant help in cutting down these cases of TTA, and it wouldn't have to be, these lawsuits wouldn't be necessary in the future, because we'll be able to be better prepared for it. Now, understand that these injuries aren't going anywhere. It's football. It's a brutal contact sport, so these injuries will always be around, which is why football is not a safe thing for society, honestly. It's a game that shouldn't really be played. Like, we as humans, we're not built to be playing this kind of sport, this brutal sport. But if it's going to be around, like I said, it's a $46 billion industry. It's not going anywhere, since we are a capitalist country. We just want money. So since we just want money, we have to have the objective to make sure that our NFL players are not even just NFL players, college players, youth players, because there's millions of them. We have to be able to make sure that they're properly trained and know how to play the game the right way, so that they're not out there hurting each other, and they're not going out of their way. Well, not go out of their way, but just making sure everyone's playing the game the right way, so we can reduce these injuries and have less incidents in the future. Be better. So I would say I love football, obviously, just like me and millions of other Americans. I'm not going to stop watching it, but we have to make sure that we begin to teach our youth the better way to play it, and so they could be healthier and be less of a risk factor. We have to be able to make sure these kids aren't putting each other in dangerous way at all times. And so thank you guys for listening to my little discussion. I hope you enjoy the presentation, and can provide any feedback you feel is necessary. Thank you guys. Darius Lewis again.